I'm Kanin Cuisine, the smoked lamb specialist. Come get what I do. Let us be your who when it comes to lamb. Today, we are doing a Beurre Monte. I told y'all about this in a previous video, but on this video, we're gonna actually make it. I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's so simple. It's something I know you're really gonna use, you know, and some of y'all gonna be scared, but you know what? You gonna do it. You hear me? Yeah, man. We about to make a Beurre Monte. Very simple, delicious sauce that you gonna use for so many things. We're gonna break down these ingredients first, then I get into what all you can do with it. First, we got butter, 1 whole stick of butter. Then we have 3 tablespoons of water. Then we got some salt for seasoning after we done, and some lemon juice to add after we're done. But you can use any type of acid, like a vinegar or a lime juice or orange juice, you know, whatever you want to do. This is one of them recipes you can take it whatever way you want to go, however you want to do it. You can add some garlic seasoning, some onion seasoning, you know, just whatever you want to do with some of that Tony Johnson soul kick. Whatever you got, you can put it in here. Just be creative as you want to be. But it's just a simple butter sauce. You know, you can dip your shrimp in there, your seafood, your lobster. You can put it on corn. You can put it on your rice. You can put it on some of your vegetables. Just imagine this stick of butter being just melted. Be the same yellow. It's just melted. It's not split like brown butter or butter you're gonna put on popcorn. It's gonna be just like this, but melted. And I'm gonna show y'all how to get there. First thing we gotta do, you wanna cut the stick of butter up. You wanna cut it, you wanna dice it up so it's easier to melt. If you just wanna stick huge chunks of butter in there, it's not gonna incorporate as well as when you dice it up like I'm doing right now. So we're gonna make some little dice cuts here. You want your butter to be real cold so it cuts better. This butter been sitting out a little bit. That's why it's not cutting as easily. But it ain't gotta be perfect, just need to be somewhat like this here. So we trying to whisk this into this 3 tablespoons of water. So easy. I was so happy when I learned this recipe right here. All right, we're gonna cut this on. And with this recipe, we're not trying to boil water. We just want it to simmer, a steady simmer. That's all we want. So we ain't trying to brown the butter. We ain't trying to let it foam up. None of that. We just want to walk it down slowly but surely. It's gonna be so good. I'm trying to tell you. So let's get started. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take this 3 tablespoons of water. Let it get in there. In the pan, I already got a few little bubbles in there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna drop a couple pats of butter in there, turn this heat down. And we just gonna get to whisking. It's gonna take a little while. So since this is gonna take a little while, we're gonna take this time to talk about CPR. Cause see, I'm a paramedic and I work in the hospital and I do a lot of CPR. I've stood over plenty of people and watch them go out of here or just not return. And I've also been blessed to see people come back, or at least, you know, get a pulse back, and they got some good activity on the monitor. The monitor meaning the device that shows your heart rate and what kind of heart rate that you have. And then I've seen where uh, people have come back and they looking around and they moving, which is something rare. I ain't seen that too many times, but I'm telling you, when you do see somebody, when you've been working on doing CPR for a long time, and everybody in the room, believe that, it's over. I mean, it just look like they not gonna make it. And then some kind of way the Lord say otherwise, and they come back and they looking around and they doing some moving too. Ain't nothing like it. So, CPR does work. And it would be really, really great if, you guys watching this show knew how to do CPR as well. Knowing how to do it and when to do it, what to look for. Because, just because somebody fall on the ground don't mean that you should just start jumping on them and wearing their chest out. Because, CPR does some damage to the body, but it will save your life. That's why it's important for you to know when and what to look for. And just encourage you to, get your whole family CPR certified. It'll be a blessing for you to be certified. You can take care of your loved one at home. If you got a elderly person or a person that's just sickly, or you at church, you be the person that can help somebody out in church. Be at Walmart or whatever. It's just a great thing for you to be able to start CPR quickly, which will increase their chances of coming back on the other side. Because often that time where people are not doing anything because they don't know what to do, the body is deteriorating. So if you can go ahead and get started on CPR, you'll increase their chances of living. That'll be a great thing if you can give, your loved one, family member, or a stranger some more time on the planet because you knew what to do. And I got the right person for you. Her name Candace Smith, and she is known as Heart the CPRN. She on Instagram. She got a email address too. If you live in the Memphis area, this lady right here, she gonna get you right. She gonna show you what to look for to start doing CPR and how to do it. I witnessed her do CPR and done CPR with her. She's very competent. You're gonna be smart. When she get through you, you're gonna be smart. You're gonna be knowing just what to do. And I recommend y'all to her, Candace Smith. Her Instagram is Heart the CPRN. She is a registered nurse. She can take care of you. She gonna have you right. You're gonna be fine. So check her out. I'll put all her information in the description box so y'all can go check her out. But yeah, it's just something I wanted to share because I've been on the ambulance. When I did ride on the ambulance, a lot of times you'll get there and family members don't know what to do. They just either sitting there looking, or they're doing incorrect CPR because they're doing what they think they should do, which is, you can't blame them for trying, but ain't nothing like knowing the right way to do it. So I encourage you to do that this year. Sign up this month. Gonna put that on y'all's family goal. We gonna learn this CPR. We gonna do that. That'll be great. So that's enough of me talking about that. Let me show y'all how we looking. All we doing is whisking this butter into 3 tablespoons of water. You can also use a stock instead of water. If you want to use a vegetable stock, chicken stock, a fish stock, you can use some of that dashi that you see me use. You can use that too. Just be creative as you want to be. But this sauce is very easy. Don't take nothing but a little wrist work. A little wrist work and some low heat. And you good to go. All right. We about done here. Oh yeah, see that, y'all? turn it on off. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna add a little salt. Even though it's best to use unsalted butter. This happens to be salted butter. I'm gonna put a little extra with it because even salted butter ain't just that salty. And then put a little lemon juice in here, just a little bit. Whisk that in, and you do everything that tastes. There's like no exact amount that you put in here, but give me a spoon here. See where we at. Taste time, matter of fact. I'm sorry, I meant to say taste time before I taste it. Just a little more lemon. All right, we'll pour it in here so you can see. All right. As you can see, it's just some yellow butter. It's got a nice flavor to it. You can dip your crab legs in here. You can dip your shrimp. That's what I really use it for. I put it on my corn, and I like it on my shrimp. And if I have some crab legs, I'm putting it on there too. Like if I'm doing some crab legs, I might put a little lobster stock in there, some onion powder, garlic powder, a little lemon juice in there, a little bit of salt, and then that's a good little dipping sauce right there. So like I said, it's plenty type of ways you can go with this, but it's just a simple sauce that blessed me. I hope it blesses you. And don't forget, I am Kanin Cuisine, the smoked lamb specialist. Come get what I do. Let us be your who when it comes to lamb. You can go to Kanin Cuisine and go to my sign up for my email list, and the email list be the best way to know when I'm cooking and what I'm doing. So if you sign up for that email list, that'll be my direct line to you, and you'll know exactly what's going on with all things Kanin Cuisine. And thank you so much. If you made it this far, you must fool with me. And I thank the Lord for you all day long. You hear me? Some of y'all gonna be scared to do this little simple sauce. It's so simple, you know, but you know what? You gonna do it. You hear me?